Charger offense readying for their first possession, and it's Justin Herbert at the helm in his second season now out of Oregon.
About the only thing that didn't go right for Justin Herbert in his rookie season, the team's overall record. The offensive rookie of the year in the NFL. So many people wanted to be the next head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers and help open up the stadium big in 2021.
Throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Now it's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is Cook with the grab from the 25 on 2nd down. Herbert. It's complete to Cook. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. For 1st and goal. Jackson. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game.
To kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raiders getting ready to go to work for the first time, and they're led by their quarterback in his 8th season now in silver and black, Derek Carr.
Careful in doing so.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Play action. Now it's Carr. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
John Brown in his 8th season in the NFL now spent the last 2 in Buffalo. Snagged that one for a nice catch.
Jacobs on 1st and 10. Been in our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Meanwhile, on 1st down, he'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Herbert on 1st down now. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. Following the incompletion on 2nd down. Open 2-yard line. Now Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Tight end in history. Maybe we should just take the label off and call him an outstanding receiver.
On play action, it's Carr. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
It's almost hard to believe that Joey Bosa is in his 6th season now with the Los Angeles Chargers. A Pro Bowler 3 out of the last 4 seasons. He led the team with 7.5 sacks in 2020.
It's Carr on 3rd down. He dumps it off to Drake. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team.
On the run, this is Jackson. Herbert with it, looking to pass. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So Carr and the Raiders now down 7-3, 2:10 on the clock. Get that back. It's 3rd down. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Now Carr, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal, you still got a chance to take care of business on the other end, but you're right.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask, defense.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, man.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football.
First pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Throwing his Carr. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. Here's Carr. And that'll be checked down to Drake. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
Now Carr. Renfro bringing it in. One final try now for Carr. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was.